Once upon a time there lived but a humble man named Harold. He had a loving family, good home, and a life he devoted to the great king of the land. But one day, when the great king was simply chillin', his rival, a fierce warlock, visited the great king's kingdom. "Greetings, great king," said the fierce warlock. "I have come with a wager." "What kind of wager?" asked the king. "I noticed that man, Harold, is very devoted to you, but I'd like to bet that I could get him to revoke said devotion," the warlock snarled. "And why, old fiend, would I take you up on this wager?" the king responded. "No balls." "Very well then, warlock. But I have some rules for you," the king declared. "You cannot kill Harold, and if you lose this wager, you cannot come here again. Probably." And with that decree, the great king and fierce warlock shook hands, and their bet was on. For the next few days, the warlock struck Harold with tragedy after tragedy. The warlock had his family killed, his workers and livestock killed, his house foreclosed, his dental plan expired, and gave him COVID-19. Yet, even through all of that, Harold remained steadfast that the great king would help him through these devastations, unaware of what the king has allowed. After days have passed, the warlock returned to the great king's kingdom. "Well, king," the warlock huffed, "it seems you win." "Indeed it does, warlock," the king responded. "Now it is time for you to make your leave. You may have won this little game, but mark my words, I will return one day, one way or another," the warlock exclaimed as he walked away from his once home. And though Harold stayed true to the great king, he lived the rest of his life with the tragedies.